Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 19 of Ignite. We're going to be moving, connecting, lengthening. If you want to put something underneath your knees, you can. So fold up a blanket or something soft underneath your knees might be lovely. So come rest into your child's pose and let's begin. Come. So come rest into child. Your knees are folded. You're resting on the front of your feet. And your arms are long and outwards. Or you have your elbows bent and you're resting in onto your hands. And just let all this settle and land in this moment. Let it arriving into your belly. Let it widening into the back of the body. Really feel the spine down through the back of you, the back of your ribs, the clothing that you're wearing moving on the back of your body. Really focusing on the back of your body. Nice. And then just reach your hands forward and come up into your cat pose. And begin by squishing from side to side. So a coordination. So squeeze the right side and then squeeze the left side. So I'm traveling from one side to the other. My head is staying very center between my two hands as such. So it's really that my rib cage is moving and I'm beginning to lean into it a little bit more. I just have a sense of enjoying the discovery or the meeting of your rib cage this morning. Nice. And then do the same with rounding. And then arching. How would you have that same type of discovery, inquiry? I find if I've done the movement a lot, like cat pose, I tend to forget that I can connect deeply into it. I just start to do the movement. So how would you be in this movement in this moment? Nice. And then begin to do a little bit of one, a little bit of the other. Maybe you draw a circle with your rib cage. Maybe you're leaning into it as you move. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Great. Tuck your toes under, push back into your downward dog. Have a sense of length through your legs. Awakening and enlivening into your feet. Bending one knee, bending the other. Bend both, pull both back. Again, find that awakening or that enlivening of your legs. How would you map new parts by, almost like as I awaken them and stretch them, they become more available to me. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Pause. Great. So bring your right knee to your right elbow, straight forward in front of you. And then your toes come to land on the floor. Sit your bum back and fold down over that right leg. And then lengthen your right leg long and back behind you. Bend your knee. Fold over that right leg. And lengthen long. Fold. Lengthen long. Nice. Other side. Left toes come forward as your elbow comes to your knee. Oh no, your knee comes to your elbow. Sit your bum back, folding over that leg. And then lengthen it long. Fold. And again, I'm looking for that deep sense of connection and lengthening through the back of my body. That sense of yum into the back of my body. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Now we're going to go sideways. So bring your right knee up to your right shoulder to the side. And then now look at my knee when it's there. And then sweep your right leg around the corner towards the left and look at your foot over towards the left when it's there. So knee up, look at it. Knee around the corner. And just Feel the sense of your belly, your ribs, your hips, your leg. One more time, and leave your foot around the corner. Look over your shoulder and pause there. I have a sense of length from all the way to from the back of my ear on the right, down through the whole right side of my body. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Other side. Bring your left knee forward to your left shoulder. Sweep it around the corner. And you're following your knee with your head. I'm gazing back at my foot, squeezing my knee up, back, up. One more time. Back, pause, look over your shoulder, and just settle into the length of the back of your body, the side of your body. Nice. Both hands and knees to the floor. Sit your bum back, make fists out of your hands, roll into your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Open your fingers wide, make fists. Open your fingers wide and make fists. Nice. So come forward again onto your hands and knees. I'm going to go sideways. Bring your right foot out to the side, and I'm really pushing the baby toe side of my right foot to the floor. From here, rising up, rise up, and have a sense of the baby toe side of my right foot is really connected to the floor, and my right hand is going to stay on my right thigh. And then reach your left hand down towards the floor. And then slide your right hand along your thigh. Touch, slide, touch, slide. Next time, touch, and then bend your left elbow, reach your left hand up, and lean over towards the right with your left hand. I'm pushing my hips a little bit forward. I'm leaning into the front of that left hip. I'm pushing deeply down into the baby toe side of my leg, and I'm straightening my right leg. I have a sense of power in my legs. Deepen your breath into that left waist, left ribs, left side of your body. Nice. All the way down. Bring both hands forward in front of you. Pull the right elbow back. Reach the right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Wide through the chest. Breath is in your belly. Nice. Bend your right elbow so your fingers come to the front of your right shoulder, and then dive with your right elbow and then straighten your right hand so you reach underneath the left armpit. Pull back, fingers to your shoulder, lift your elbow, extend your arm. So you're traveling with your elbow bent. And then extending at the end of the movement. Next time you travel under towards the left, pause there. Breathing into it, leaning into that deep inner thigh on the right. Feeling the torsion in your torso, the twist. Cool, both hands to the floor. Super, both knees to the floor. Cool, other side. So from here, lengthen your left leg out to the side. Rising up, push the baby toe side of your left foot to the floor. Left hand, left thigh. And then touch the floor with your right hand. And then slide. Touch. Slide. And I'm just feeling really like the power of my belly and the strength of the deep structures there. The movement that's possible into my shoulders as I slide. Next time you slide towards the left with your left hand, reach your right hand up and lean that also over towards the left. I'm pushing my hip a little bit forward on the right, and I have a sense of really deep length through the right side of my body from my knee into my fingertips. Nice. Bend your elbow. Come forward, both hands down to the floor. Pull your left elbow back and then reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your belly, lengthen through your arms, and I'm really engaging into that left foot, keeping it alive and awake. Nice. Bend your elbow, dive, and reach your left hand over towards the right, underneath your armpit. Bend your elbow, lift. Bend your elbow, dive underneath. Bend your elbow, lift. Next time that you dive, pause there. Dive and pause. Feel how you lean deeply into your inner thigh on the left. That there's a torsion into your torso, a twist. That your right hand is really stabilizing you. Breath is in your belly. Your neck is soft. Your face is soft. Nice. Come back to center. Both hands to the floor. Super cool. Come up onto your feet. Pull back and just bring your elbows to your knees. Wiggle your fingers. Just lengthen into your palms and your hands. Super. I'm all the way up to stand. Oh, I've lost my head. Hold on a second. Hold on. Super. Great, guys. I should have a head now. Have a head? Yeah. Oh, kind of. Anyways. So, standing, you can either hold on to a wall with your left hand or a couch or the back of a chair if you wish. And from here, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling and lean your right hand over towards the wall or just over towards the left. Nice. And then bring your right elbow to your right knee. If you're standing in the middle of the room, then just bring your left hand to your hip, or your left hand is using some kind of support. Nice. Elbow to your knee, out to the side. And then lean. Elbow to your knee. Lean. Nice. One more time. And see if you can pause with your elbow in the direction of your knee. Left hand is either on the wall or on your hip. Stand really strong into that left foot. Nice. Foot to the floor. Other side. Bring your right hand to a structure or to the wall. Reach your left hand over. And then bring your elbow to the knee, out to the side. Over. Elbow to your knee. Over. Elbow to your knee. Pause there. You're either holding on to something or you're holding on to your hip. Stand taller into that right leg. There's always a more wobbly side. Interesting enough, this is my wobbly side. I always think it should be the other, but it's not. Nice. Foot to the floor, hands to your hips. Just roll into your hips. Circle. And then circle in the other direction. Super. So you're going to stand with your feet a little close together so they're maybe 1 or 2 inches apart. And then reach forward like you're holding on to a cake or a tray or something. And then sit your bum down as deeply as you can, keeping the tray even in front of you. And then rise up, stand really tall, squeeze your bum. Sit your bum down, and then you're going to lower the tray or the thing down as far as the floor, but there's a maneuvering of your hands to get it down. And then rising up, reach it up as high as it goes, keeping the tray flat, or the cake. And you sit down, bring the cake to the floor, rising up, lift up through the cake. Down, up. Nice. One last time. Down, up. Nice. Bring your palms together. Bring them to a prayer position in front of your chest. Sit your bum down. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Twist towards the left. Pause there. Sit your bum down a little bit more. Feel your belly. Feel your breath. Nice. Back to center. Standing tall, reaching through the body. And then bending your elbows, twist towards the right with your left elbow. Twisting deeply, breath is in your belly. Nice, come back to center. Reaching tall, reach your arms wide, roll all the way down and come into a forward bend. Hands are on the floor, so bend your knees enough that your hands are on the floor. And then take your left foot off the floor, just pausing there. And then the other side, take your right foot off the floor, pausing there. Nice, both feet to the floor, walk your hands forward, walk your feet back. Again, here, take your right foot off the floor and now lift your right knee up as high as it goes and then lengthen your right leg long. Breath is in your belly. Nice change. Take your left foot off the floor, lift your knee, and then extend your left leg up. Nice. Foot to the floor, knees to the floor. Come sit on the floor. Lengthen your legs long and out in front of you. Roll your shoulders. Big circle. And then roll in the other direction. Such a beautifully bright overcast day here in Galway. Nice. Wiggle your toes. Have a sense of your feet. Great. So we're going to twist. So bend your right knee and then lift your right foot up and over so it's to the outside of your left leg. Bring both hands forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back and then twist towards the right. I'm holding on to the outside of my knee with my left hand. I've traveled around the corner and I bring my elbow to my knee. My elbow and knee don't meet on this side, so I don't do it that way. They don't meet. So I'm going to hold on to my knee and twist. So see which one you like, which way you like twisting. Remember, take your hands off. See that you can hold the position yourself and your hands are just scaffolding. Your hands aren't creating the pose. They are supporting the pose. So the pose itself is in the abdominal muscles spiraling, the chest opening, your spine lengthening. And you should be able to hold that without your hands, but your hands support you. Really deepen, connect. Let your hands float. Spiral a little bit deeper using your abdominal muscles and then bring your hands back down again. Nice. Come back to center. Stretch your right leg long, other side. So take the left leg, let it lift itself. Bring it to the outside of your right leg. Bring both hands forward. Draw the left elbow back. Bring your fingers to the floor. You can bring your elbow to your knee, or you can hold onto your knee with your hand. Just rise and twist towards the left. So again, check that you can take your hands off. So take your hands off, find your length and your strength, and then be supported by your hands. And then take your hands off and deepen the twist with your torso. So my hands are floating and I'm spiraling my torso a bit deeper, and then I connect my hands and hold that. Nice, release. Super cool. Come lie on the floor, all the way down, landing in. Oh, so nice, the floor. So unpack your shoulders, lengthen through your spine, feel the floor beneath you, and just ask, like, what movement would be amazing right now for you? And I'm going to let you work out. Either you're just going to lie there, you're going to rock your knees, you're going to squeeze your knees up, or do something just for the next minute. End your practice with a connected, soothing, restorative pose. So what would you do right now? How would you listen to the deep of you? and create a movement that brings you wellness. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you here tomorrow for day 20. Wow, Ignite is just, it's been really interesting. There's been an amazing trickling reconnection, a flowing gentleness to it. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And thanks so much for joining me. It really is such a resource in my life. And from listening to many, many, many of you that I meet and that I encounter, this is also a resource for you. So well done for turning up. And if you know anybody that you think might be interested in this, share it. It's always great to have new people come into the community, to the tribe. So share me with them. So great. I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early or late and dark. And super. Slán slán.